Man, it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be back here. I have so much pride in being a Boilermaker. I was a Texas kid, not getting highly recruited back in 1997, and Purdue gave me an opportunity that not many were willing to give me. Some of the greatest years of my life were spent here. Some of the greatest relationships that I have in life are people that I met here. My two best friends in the world, my wife, my teammates, and the experiences that I shared here have paved the way for everything I've been able to accomplish in life. Man, I'm filled with so much emotion and gratitude right now. The last 5 days have been pretty wild in Canton, obviously being inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, but more so than that, just all the time to reflect on my career, teams I had a chance to be a part of, the moments I had a chance to share with them. And I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you because I think it hopefully would be something that would inspire you and that could help develop your mindset and the trajectory that you have for yourself, not just your career here, but as you look at the rest of your life. First off, man, I would highly encourage you guys, not just this year, but every year, when guys get inducted into that Pro Football Hall of Fame, especially because this is what you are doing right now, and I'm sure many of you aspire to do this for as long as you can, is go and watch every one of those Hall of Fame speeches, because there are some just golden nuggets all over the place with what guys have to say. A couple observations and things that I had, and I was on the edge of my seat to watch guys like Roger Craig, Luke Kuechly, Larry Fitzgerald, Adam and Terry, our class of guys. We spent so much time together over the last 8 months, especially the last 4 days, and everything that they had to say in their speeches, man, there were some common themes. Number one, and this is probably the most important thing, I heard Luke Kuechly say it, I heard Larry Fitzgerald say it in their speeches. They thanked all the coaches that told them what they needed to hear and not what they wanted to hear. We live in an environment right now where it's whatever makes us the most comfortable. Unfortunately, that is not the environment where you grow and where you are challenged and tested and what gets the best out of you. What gets the best out of you is being pushed to a place that is uncomfortable, that is facing challenges and disappointment and failure in order to be shaped, in order to be molded into who you were meant to be. Every one of those guys had a story like that. Adam Vinatieri, the dude played 24 years, scoring leader in NFL history, most clutch kickers in NFL history. The dude was undrafted and he got cut from his first team. Larry Fitzgerald leaves high school, has to go to military school because by his own admission, he wasn't doing things the right way. Goes to military school, gets an opportunity at Pitt, and then becomes the second leading receiver of all time in every category, behind some dude named Jerry Rice. Luke Kuechly, linebacker, played 8 years. I played against him twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year, being in the same division. The best defensive player I have ever played against. It was a nightmare preparing for this dude every week because I knew he could totally wreck the game. But what made him great was the dude was an ultimate leader, an ultimate communicator. The dude started off not even playing Mike Backer, he played Will Backer for Carolina because they had a Pro Bowl guy named John Beeson who was playing Mike. And talking to Luke, he was terrible for the first couple of games of his career. He thought he was gonna get benched. He was playing out of position. All of a sudden, Beeson gets hurt. He becomes the Mike, wins Rookie of the Year, was all pro 7 out of 8 years. The rest is history. Roger Craig, I know he's an old school guy, but Roger Craig was the first all-purpose running back in NFL history. Played for Bill Walsh in that legendary 49ers offense of the 80s with Joe Montana, Steve Young, Rice, all those dudes. I used to watch Roger Craig film when I got into the West Coast offense with Sean Payton in 2006 with the New Orleans Saints, because this was the model, the running back that we were looking for. The first 1,000-yard rusher, 1,000-yard receiver in the same season. But guess what? Roger Craig came in when he first got drafted, he played fullback. You think he wanted to play fullback? No, but he played fullback because that was best for the team. And then when he got his opportunity to switch to running back and catch all those balls and make all those rushes, he was ready. My story, I get 2 offers, Purdue and Kentucky. I choose Purdue for this education, to play in the Big Ten Conference and to be a part of the cradle of quarterbacks and to win a Big Ten championship, to do something around here that hadn't been done in a very long time, to make my mark, to create an identity with this team where, man, you got to worry about us in the Big Ten. I get a chance to go to the San Diego Chargers. Guess what? I was benched 3 times as a starter with the San Diego Chargers. I've never been benched in my life. I was always the dude who wanted the ball in his hands. And now I have somebody looking me dead in the eye and saying, sit your ass on the bench, you're not good enough to play for us right now. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. You're gonna go one of 2 ways. You're either gonna go in the tank and feel sorry for yourself, or you're gonna say, damn right, I gotta get better. I gotta look in the mirror. What more can I do? You are always in a constant state of self-improvement. There is always a sense of urgency. You have never arrived. When I got my opportunity again, I was ready. So every one of those guys, these are all the guys that I mentioned, just went into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And at some point in their career, they were told, you are not good enough. And they had a choice. And they all chose to say, you know what, you're right. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to commit myself to master my craft, more importantly, to be a great teammate. Because you wanna know what the most important thing is? If you take one thing from what I'm saying, the only thing that matters is the way your teammates feel about you. The other thing is, nobody speaks for you and nobody represents you but you. I know there's been a little bit of a media storm, but nobody speaks for you but you. And a lot of the way you speak for yourself is the way you conduct yourself out here, the way you represent this team in school, in the community, and then when you step between the white lines, you don't need to say anything. You just show them. You speak for this team. You control your identity. You represent yourself. And I'll tell you this, the greatest teams I was ever a part of were the ones that cared about each other the most. So as important as this time is, the time that you spend off the field is just as important, because that's where you develop the team, the camaraderie, the trust, the love. You go get in trouble together, because you're together and you're looking out for one another. One of the greatest things about this weekend was I had 30 of my college teammates that were back there to celebrate with me. I played college football almost 30 years ago. My entire recruiting class was there. So you want to know how important this place is to me and to those guys and to what we had a chance to be a part of. That says it all right there. And I hope, I pray that you guys get to have that feeling too. So commit yourself to your craft. Commit yourself to being the best player that you can be. Commit yourself to being the best member of this program you can be. But most importantly, commit yourself to being the greatest teammate that you can be. Because the only thing that matters is how your teammates feel about you. It's the #1 question I ask anybody. They tell me about this player. He's got this trait, he's got that trait, he can throw it far, he's strong, he's fast. How do his teammates feel about him? Would they run through a brick wall for him? Quarterbacks, you gotta be the hardest working guys out here. The great teams are the ones where the leaders are the hardest workers. The best players are the hardest workers. There is not enough time with 115 guys in a 2-hour and 15-minute practice for you to get all the reps that you need to get to be the best player that you can be. So who does that fall on to get that extra work in? You. And don't do it by yourself. Bring somebody else with you. That's something else Larry Fitzgerald said in his speech. He said, the road on the extra mile is not very busy. So go ahead and bring some teammates with you. Man, I love this place. I love this school. I love this team. I love this program. And I know you want nothing more than to make us all proud. But again, the only thing that matters is your own expectations for yourselves. You are the only one that speak for you. But know this, you got a ton of guys that want to do whatever we can to support you and love you guys and see you succeed. Do not be afraid of doing hard things. Do not be afraid of challenges, afraid of disappointment or failure, because that is what is going to get you to where you need to be. There is no way I played 20 years in the NFL or have a chance to be a part of what I was a part of without it. Welcome the adversity. Welcome the challenges. Welcome the difficult moments. Do not shy away, because I promise you, what is on the other side is unbelievable. It's special, but you gotta break through it. And love each other along the way. And bring your boys with you. That's what it's all about, man. I love you guys. I wish you the best of luck, man. Proud to be a Boilermaker. That's it. Yeah.
Quick hit.
Yeah.
Like you did in 99, 2000.
Yeah.
Get a quick breakdown when we get right into it.
Yeah, I got you. All right. All right, here we go. Proud to be a Boilermaker on three. 1, 2, 3. Proud to be a Boilermaker. All right, buddy.